Hello guys, my name is Golden Boy.
And I'm Raphael.
Yeah, today we are your guest, and you are we the guest actually?
No,
we are the host.
We are the host.
We are the host in this video. Want us to listen to this lady who we once did this reaction or commentary video the other time, and this is the full story here. Yeah, we'll see you at the end of the video.
That when it happened here, I was what was I? Is it that I was shocked? I was actually shocked, you know. So this happened yesterday, so I had to take my time to really register what took place, and if that was really, you know, I don't know how to put on makeup, okay, please, I'm just doing it my own way. So if what happened to me yesterday, what I heard yesterday was true, really true, because even a friend of mine was with me, and then I told her about the story about what had happened to me, what I had heard, and she said, "Nah, I do not believe you. I don't believe you." I said, "Okay, fair enough." So anyway, what happened is that we there's a group of women here who live in this community. A group of women who have organized for us women to go for a retreat in Cape Coast from the 26th to the 28th of January here. We're going to spend the night there, be in a hotel, stay in a retreat environment to discuss how to support each other, how when we have problems in the community, when we have problems with local people, that kind of thing here. So it was just a sisterhood plan, retreat, you know. It was a sisterhood retreat. And I was invited onto the group. I didn't know anything about it. You see how it, you know how it is. You sit there, someone comes and adds you to a group. I was added onto the group. I think it was in October when I became aware of the program of going to the retreat. It was in October, and I said, "Oh," because the question was asked, "Oh, are you interested?" This and that. I said, "Yeah, this is the kind of thing that will interest me," you know. So yeah, this is the kind of thing that will interest me. And Mama. Let me just read them. Bear with me. Let me read what it says. It says, is organizing a retreat for 2024, and the purpose will be to excelling for our innermost being. Venue in Elmina. Date 26th of January to the 28th of January 2024. Package 1, which includes transportation, accommodation, 5 meals, 5 sessions will be going on, bonding, me time, workshops, all within a serene environment, 1,500 cities. Package 2 includes all of package 1 without transportation, and that is 1,300 cities. Okay, I was interested. Of course, I don't want to drive there. It's nice to be transported, so I selected option 1. Yeah, and I said yeah, and then throughout the conversation, they say, put your name down. Those who are going, do say, I'm going, I'm coming, or I'm going. And I say, yes, I'm going, this and that. I opted for going because it was of interest for me. The last time I was in Cape Coast was, I think, 2013, you know. So I said, oh, that would be nice. January to start nicely with the women, empowering each other and all that. Okay, I paid. On the 7th of January, that's when I paid. I sent 1,500 cedis to the person who's collecting the money through Momo. That is the mobile app. Yeah, I sent the money. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, was it yesterday? Yes. And I said, and she asked me, are you going to the retreat? And I said, yeah, I'm going to the retreat. She said, oh, have you filled the form? And I said, no, I have not seen any form. And she said, oh, I have filled mine. I got the form and I filled it. I've sent it. So what I did was to call the person who had added me onto the group. And I called the person. When I called them, they said, oh, I was going to call you. And I just wanted to tell you that I'm not very happy about it. They've removed your name from the list of people who are going to the retreat. You can come for the conference or something, but you are not going to take part in the retreat because you are not an American diaspora. You are not from the American diaspora. That's diaspora, whatever. Diaspora in French, diaspora. You are not part of that, so they've removed your name. Apparently there was a vote. People voted though. They voted. Me here, minding my business. No wonder my eye was just beating paka. Like the whole of last week, my eye was up beating. You know? So I was like, You said what? I was actually at the beauty salon. I was doing pedicure yesterday. You know, I was so surprised. I was so shocked. They've removed your name. They went into a meeting and they decided that you can't be part of us because you are not from America. You are not. I don't know. Anyway, I'm African. Because I'm an African, mother, father, African, that I know where I come from, I'm not part of it. But the last bit I added myself. Anyway, it's because I'm an African. They've removed me from the list. What do you think about it? I'm sure this is going to open a big debate. This one is going to open a big debate. Because anybody you talk to... So I call back my friend who had told me that she had filled the form and all that to tell her about what I heard. She was in shock. She said, no, Monique, nah, I don't believe it. So it's like, no. Not in this day and age where people are leaving America to come to Africa to find themselves, to be united with the African, the motherland, to come and be part of the motherland journey or history that is going on here. Not that. No, it's not those people. No. So I don't know what to think about it. What do you think about it? What do you think? Should we now leave where we are coming from, wherever it is we lived in the West, where we've been discriminated against, excluded? Yes. Should we bring that mentality now to Africa? Should we? I'm just asking because maybe I'm missing something. Most of the people who are there, I only know about in the group, I know about maybe five women. The rest of the people were about 40, I think, who had planned to go. So I only know about 5 women in the group. So for them to come together and vote against me, but so I don't know whether there were Ghanaians on the group who have also been dropped. That I don't know, but this one is what concerns me, that I was made aware of, that I was not welcome to go to the retreat. So my question is, should we bring that mentality here in Africa when we're trying to integrate? Should we not integrate wherever we find ourselves? Should we not embrace the community? Should we now become the new colonizers just because we came from the West? So those are the questions that I would like to, I don't know. Like I said, it's going to be a debate. I'm going to ask people their own point of view to see whether am I losing my mind? Is it all right for people to come to where they say that they belong, like where they feel like, oh, this is where I belong because they are all people who are like me, who look like me? Is it right for them now to start discriminating, to start segregating? I would like to know. because you know me, I'm not someone who complains about anything. I don't really complain, because this situation, it has saddened me, but I will not lose sleep over it. I will not lose sleep, because it's an observation I myself made from living here since 2020. It's an observation that people stick to each other. People stick according to the country they come from or the place they come from. They just tend to stick together. They don't want to integrate in the community where they live in. At the same time, the same people are asking the question to know, why is it that the locals mistreat them, scam them, dupe them, steal from them, do things to them that they don't understand? Me as an African, I can give you my own perspective on what is really going on, because I've spoken to some people, some local people. You know, you are excluding this person because she's an African. So the lady who added me, she said, no, I know this lady. She lived in the UK. She's also from diaspora. She came here. I've been to her house. She's been very kind to me. I've invited her to my house. We are friends, you know. They were not having it. Anyway, she told me she was very, 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 very disappointed, and she was very angry about the way the things were going, the way they were planning all these things for the retreat. She wasn't very happy about it. She was so disappointed. And the first thing I told her, I said, can you tell them to refund my money? Because she told me, oh, I can speak to them and this and that. I said, you know what? If my own people, women like me, queens, mothers, you know, sisters, grandmothers, yeah, can come together and decide that this person is not wanted because she comes from Africa. Ha! My people, why? Why? So I told her, no. Already they've spoiled the atmosphere for me. They've spoiled, the energy is not right, because you will not want to go somewhere where people don't really want you, you know, and they even have the time to sit down together and vote. Have a vote on you. Me, I'm here. I don't even know what is going on. People are going up and down with my name. I didn't even know that people were teaming together to exclude me from something I was interested in doing. So I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Is it correct? Am I wrong to ask for my refund? Am I wrong to say, no, don't go advocating on my behalf for them to accept me, for me to come to? Am I wrong for saying that I just want my money? Give me back my money. I paid it on the 7th of January, fully paid, just to hear these kind of things. It's very disheartening. Like I said, I'm not in the habit of complaining, because me, I just soldier on, you know. I soldier on. I'm a fighter, you understand? I'm somebody who's gone through so much in this life to get to where I got to today. But people, when they see you, they have judgment against you. They judge you already. And most of these people went voting. I don't even know them. Just to tell you how, when you're standing in the light, people will fight you for no reason, because your light is just too bright for them. They will just fight you. They will just hate you. And this is the community we are supposed to embrace and come together. I don't have a problem with the majority of the people. We gather together, we go swimming. You saw from some of my videos, they organize things. Like now, there's a lady who, herself and the husband, they've been following me on YouTube since they moved here as well. They built their beautiful house, but it will be the first time I will go and see it. So they were always supportive of me. So she invited me for this lady's day, for fun day and games. She's also from America, but she's invited me. She knows my story because she followed me on YouTube. She knows where I'm coming from. You understand? So It's so sad. I think it's very sad. And my friends were calling me yesterday because I only called the friend who told me that she had the form filled. She's the only one I phoned to tell her that this was what happened. She was so horrified. She said, you know what? I was just going to pay my money, the money for the retreat. I was going to pay. And she said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm going to call our friend and tell her that this is out of order. Because of that, she's not going. She said she's not going. You know? And I think I would do the same thing if I hear something like that about one of our sisters, because we're a close community. We do things together. And then for this retreat, what is it that you no, because they say no, we need to gather first and then later on we can let other people in. Are you listening to yourself? Are you listening? The West segregated you, put you to one side, to one camp where some corners that nobody wants to go to. This is what you're coming to do here. You come with your airs and graces. Like people owe you every time, everywhere you go, you hear, I'm an American. So what? So what? If I say now, go back to America then, you want to create another plantation, another oppression, another thing that what you're running from. Oh, this is what you're running from. You want to come and implement it here. You should watch or go and research what happened to the Black Americans that were in Liberia. The ones that were returning in Liberia. The treatment they were giving to local people and the resentment the local people had on them or about them. I don't know. English is not my first language. You have to inquire. Yes, ma'am. I'll call her later. He's saying connecting, but the problem here is connection. Connection is a problem. I'll call her later. Yeah. When you come to a place, try to help the community. Try to integrate in the community. Try to do something tangible, palpable for the community. You said, me, myself, and I. Now you're creating this kind of thing. When we're supposed to be sisters, we're supposed to be united. I don't see no American flag. I don't see no Black Americans. It's not here. So we are now doing what the West is doing to us, where it's not written on paper, but you just feel it. You just feel it that you are being discriminated against. I paid my money on the 7th. When you decided that I'm not good enough to join your group, why didn't you just tell me? It took for me to find out that I did not receive a form to fill before I got the information that I was excluded. What do you think, my people? What do you think?
Yes, as you have heard from the video, it is very, very painful that some of the African Americans travel away from Europe countries to land in Africa, and the only thing that is bringing them together is to see how beautiful Africa is. Like now, Rafael, do you love the African Americans?
Yeah, generally I love them. I love everybody.
You love everybody. I also love some of the African Americans.
Regardless of if you are light skin with you, like you,
yes,
or you are darker like me.
Yeah. So the only thing that we have come to see that African Americans and the Africans are usually connected because one of the things is that they are black, and that is a fun fact. Now, it is very, very painful that these people come only to discriminate fellow African women. And as we have always said that if you are in Africa, you'll be treated equally as an African. But if you be as an African, go to Europe, I'll not be treated as an African. Rather, I'll be mistreated because we share the same black. So it is just the same thing that is usually happening in Africa. So racism is something that is very, very bad. And as we have always advocated for it, that it has negative stereotypes. Like one of them is that we have been talking about racism for a very long time. Azam.
Okay, so guys, as we have, my friend has said, we have talked about this racism for a long time. one of those effects of racism is that it can lead to discrimination and also lead to depression for another person, because he feels like he's not needed in that society, or he does not fit to that community where he's facing that form of racist. And racist can be in form of anything. Maybe you can be discriminated at the game park entry. You know, those white people to be given the chances to get those land cruisers to go to the game park or the safaris. Yeah, that's one form of racism. Another form of racism you can face even if you are in the eateries, you know. Yeah.
So the thing is, the main context in this video is that these people, like Raphael, I come to your house, then I arrange for some 2-3 things how we are going to eat. Then when you are going to eat, I exclude you from that food. Like I say that you don't deserve to eat in this food. So it is just the same thing that this woman was trying to say, that there's a time they were arranging for eateries for refreshment, like as women, and they were 40, only for the 5 people to realize that these 5 African women are not included in this meeting, and it is very, very painful that they did this in their community,
in their own community.
Yeah, they came to your community and they come up with a form of slavery. Do you know how the slavery came? They came with the Bible.
Yeah.
And they told you that you pray.
You pray.
Then you close your
modern
eyes.
Even now, so I guess racism is one of the modern slavery, because those people come to your community. They come to here in Kenya. We're in a restaurant where we have around 50 in that restaurant are Kenyans or are black, but there are those 4-5 wazungus or whites. We call them whites or wazungus. Yeah. But those 3 now feel special in your own community, like they want to discriminate you in your own community.
In your own community is very, very bad. Like it was very, very painful. So those are the things that we have always come to, that we don't hate African Americans. We don't hate them for the fact that these people are women. We also don't hate them. We are only trying to say that when you come to someone's community, the only asset that you need to involve is the local communities. We have always said this. Even it happens to some of the leaders here. Like they come with a project in a community and they don't discuss with the communities. Like there's a time we talked about the Kamba people. They came and drilled a well, a dam, only for the community to reject it because
they were not involved.
They were not involved.
Those job opportunities, like even to correct those sand from that dam, they were not involved. They were not given those opportunity. Now you get these leaders; they are going to the city or giving other people job, like those how do you call them? Those
workers or
workers. They are going to get them from somewhere else, but they do not involve that local community, you know.
Yeah, so that is the only thing that has always happened. And the thing is that when you are coming to Africa, the first thing you need to do is involve
that local community.
Involve the local community, and that's the only thing that we are talking about. That these people are rejected, and they are the first people. They were first to be given the first priority because that place is not theirs, and they are involving the African community only for a later to get rejected. It is very, very funny, and the video was very, very funny as well. So you are only bringing that when you visit Africa, the first thing you need to do, you involve a community.
Yeah, it's the same thing like when I visit your house.
Yeah,
just
give me first priority because this is my house.
That's your house. I need to give you the first priority in the house.
So that's the only thing that we had in this video. My name is Golden Boy.
And I'm Raphael.
Yeah, thank you for watching this video. See you in another episode.
We'll
be removing videos every day, and Raphael has officially joined my channel.
Yeah, I'm glad to be part of this great team.
Yeah, now we'll be removing every videos will be there. Raphael will also be reacting to some of the videos, and I will also be glad I'll share some of the links that involve Raphael's channel. And yes, I promise you that I hope you will also subscribe to his channel. Yes, actually he has a channel.
Yeah, I have a couple channel with my girlfriend. It's a great channel. Yeah, it is so entertaining, it is so funny, and some of comedy and some games. Yeah, subscribe there. It's called Raphael.
Subscribe. I'm going to put the link in that channel.
Okay,
thank you for watching this video.
See you guys.